beginning of 313, our characters, including Alicia, are in serious jeopardy.
She feels some sort of responsibility for being there. She's the one that led them all to the pantry, thinking it's the best solution at the time. It's the safest place with all the supplies. I mean, it logically all makes sense. But of course, when they get in there, there's a completely new problem that they have to deal with.
This place is sealed. And it wasn't designed to house this many.
Must be another way of getting air in here.
That vent is the only way. Without that...
If we put down the people that have already been bitten, the ones that will die pretty soon.
So we're asking,
then we might be able to have a little bit more time.
For those of you who have been bitten.
It really starts with Blake. I mean, Blake's the first one who's willing to admit he's been bitten. And basically that opens the floodgates. And so everyone, or at least many of the folks who have been bitten, volunteer and come forward.
Please, we don't know.
I'll go.
It's shocking. People are wrestling with their mortality in real time. It just happens to be one of the members of the nation is the first to, at that point, stand up and say, I'll go first. Alicia has taken on this burden.
Here.
Christine helps bolster her throughout the episode.
I know it's hell.
I think she wants to instill in Alicia some modicum of hope. You know, the idea that as bad as it is, as horrible as it is, there's still some life to live.
Promise me, you'll never make decisions based on fear.
Christine somehow finds this glimmer of hope and light that Alicia needs to be able to continue living in a sense.
There's a wisdom that Christine has, and it's a wisdom that Alicia has yet to attain.
Mercedes? Let's forget Ophelia for a minute. Mercedes, you're gonna be crawling through a vent for 2 days. I've got this little fun mental thing called claustrophobia.
We're gonna have to turn around and go down feet first, okay?
There is that fear of the unknown. You're going to a dark, dank place. You have no idea if you're gonna have enough oxygen to make it back.
And what Ophelia does effectively in clearing, the dead from the vent and allowing air to start to flow back into the pantry is she redeems herself. The sad irony, of course, is that by the time she does that, she's really only saving Alicia.
We assume Madison, Walker, and Strand make it back to the ranch in time to set off the fuel reserves and draw the infected away so we can break into the pantry and save the people that are in there, including my daughter.
Alicia, we're here. Come on.
It's strange because I don't think it's relief. You almost get a feeling from her for half a second of, now I gotta keep going. And do I really want to?
This entire journey for this episode has been leading up to this very moment.
I need to find a way to live for myself.
It's the moment of departure. Having gone through this experience, I think she's finally resolved in my mother's way is not working.
Where would you go? Jake showed me a place, but I need to go there alone.
That's the moment where you see a very, very, very different Alicia.